Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So if VHOLRAN is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shionne?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let VHOLRAN treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, VHOLRAN! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shionne, sacrificing those people, is all just for your own satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the team that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, VHOLRAN, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you. Now! Here. Take it up!
Elusive deity! Now you see what I can do! Eagle Ray!
No escape!
I'm ready!
Lightning and death!
Everlasting
Fury!
Negative base!
Glacial
Resonate with the
Fierce
earth!
evil!
Stalagmite! Being interrupted!
Lightning and death!
Here I am!
Rending you apart! Prepare to be sealed!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Fury!
Burn in hell!
Death in the wind!
Glacial Spear! Fierce evil!
Rending you apart!
Take this!
Bloody high!
Take this!
I'll heal you all! Lightning and death! Thunder healing circle!
I'm grateful.
He just won't stay still! You can draw his attention. I'll pin him down. Take this! I can carve through him!
Dohalim!
I'm alright. Take this. Still standing.
Try harder! Now!
Take
this! Now! You're now!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open! Let's go!
Try this!
I'm over
Infernal turret!
Lightning
Dragon
raging
form!
cascade!
Don't suffer in silence.
Dance in the wind!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! I never miss!
I'll run you into death!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready!
Rinwell!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Is that it?
Take this!
Here! One more! I'm out of ammo! Let's keep planning!
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad! We've got to stop him! Seal!
Far enough.
Try harder! Now!
Genuine armor is all mine!
Lightning orb!
Begin.
First aid!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Here goes!
Take this.
Black and blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Try harder! Take this!
Will this help?
Can't get out of this! Stand back! I'll pick it up!
We got
Dragon
Mega
form!
Wave! Here goes annihilation! Mega Light Astral Energy! Where are you going?
Take this.
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
Light Astral Energy!
Armor won't save you! The tempest engulfs you!
Glacial spear.
In a vine?
Here's evil. Photon, lightning condemned.
Take this!
Green blazer.
Dragon form!
Rending you apart!
Ready to go.
Take this! Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Deny.
Here I come! That's far enough!
More for the stop sign.
Incantation ruined!
Try harder! Now! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
How about some of these?
Elongated.
Just like that.
Raging cascade.
Infernal Torrent! Dragon Form!
Dance in the wind. Lightning field. More for the stop sign.
Now this is enjoyable.
Mega ray. More with that mega ray. Champion swirl. Mega ray.
Far enough.
Elusive deity!
Here I come! This is over. I'm nearly done for.
Here's a healing arm.
Not a chance.
Raging cascade.
You picked the wrong fight.
First aid.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
In a vine?
Take this. Here I come. Enjoy.
Sorry.
Take this.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. I can handle it.
Far enough.
Benediction light.
Think I'm dead. Left in me.
Heal!
Gravitas field.
Turbine.
Raging cascade.
Try this.
Sleep now.
Here. Infernal Torrent.
I'll fix you up.
Begin!
Recover.
I owe you one.
Wind after
Try
fury.
hard. Now. You're mine. Take this.
Lightning
Here.
fury.
Take this.
Here's the
Die.
Green blazer.
Free you of your power.
No further.
Here's a healing
Take
arm.
this.
First
I'll
aid.
smash you!
Raging cascade.
Slap! I'll face you!
Try this.
Lunar blast.
Take this.
Saving this one.
Benediction
Far
light.
enough. Burn.
Thunder shield. More with that.
Finish.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Got him! It's all over. VHOLRAN. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that VHOLRAN has that crest as well?
And if VHOLRAN's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as plates. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for rule. No one did. What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
I owe you a high.
Radiant
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Raging
Here I
storm!
come! I owe you one. Try this!
By the power of
Infernal
water!
torrent!
Tempest power!
Benediction light.
Take this!
Giant eagle!
Try it!
Let us
Lightning condemned! Annihilation!
I gotta erase
Not in
everything!
your dream!
It's over!
Stalagmite.
Mega ray!
Swirl of blade!
Blood.
Infernal storm!
Raging storm!
I owe you one.
Hard up! I'll pick you up!
I owe you one.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Here, let me help.
Tempest!
This one's mine! Wind astral energy!
Benediction.
Orange flame! Reload!
I'm really done for.
Prepare to be
Here!
seized.
Sunlight!
Take this.
Lightning condemned! First ammo!
Can't move!
Fix you up!
Couldn't make it in time.
Unleash
Lightning orb!
Elusive
Daring
deity.
flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Benediction
Lightning
light.
orb!
Can't move!
Annihilation! Here! Here's a Helios! Not on my watch!
Impudence!
Here I go! Raging storm! More than
Overrun save you.
He's too fast to keep up with! Then we'll take him together! Rinwell, follow my lead! Okay!
I'll provide cover.
I never miss!
Execution.
Here goes!
Unleash
Forward
lightning!
up! Lightning orb!
Not today! Swallow blade!
Into the shadows! Tempest
Dragon
storm!
swarm!
Tempest and
Blow
Gigants.
ray! I'm all stuffed up!
Take this.
Mega ray! Annihilation!
Unleash lightning!
Here, let me help you cascade! First aid! In here!
Shall bow
I'll
before
be
me!
ready to counter! Here goes!
That's your face!
Air thrust! Reload! Handle! I'm out of ammo!
Unleash lightning! Try harder! Now!
So fun. Now you see what I can do.
Light astral energy! Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worm! No!
Everyone together.
I'll shoot him down! Raging storm! Annihilation! Light astral energy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Know your place!
Tempest
It's all mine! Kneel before your sovereign!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Lightning
You're
orb!
mine! Elusive deity!
Eat dirt!
Your dragon
Where
swarm!
are you going?
No further.
Raging
He's about to
cascade!
attack. Damn it! We need to stop him.
Air thrust!
All others shall be banished!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Stalagmite.
Scream raging storm!
Now it's
Try
right.
harder!
Forward up!
Here I come!
Take this.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this? Here I
Back
come!
into the fray!
Dragon
By the
swarm!
power of water! Chinese supernova! Flame of fury!
Swallow blade!
Fresh! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Searing blade! I know! No more gray night!
Stay away from my friend, Aaron!
I'm out of ammo! I'll bring you back from
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Still got some fight left in you.
Can't move!
Lightning! Still go!
I'll bring you back from depths abyss. Denied!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
Not done yet!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Can't get out of this!
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Talon Hurricane!
You escape!
Eagle Fly!
Here!
Shot! I'm on it! Take this!
Healing circle!
You're mine! Rollerblade!
Thanks, Shionne!
I'm out of ammo! This one's mine!
That's my turn! It's over!
Annihilation!
Hurricane Thrust!
Elusive deity!
You're mine!
Strike!
Dragon die already! Is this what real pain feels like?
Negative
On guard!
Freeze Lancer!
This one's mine!
Bring you back from death to
Can't get out of this!
Going in!
Lead!
I don't feel so hard.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun? No way.
Will this help?
I'm not done! Swallow blade! Slash!
Healing circle!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Slash! Thunder
Try harder! None!
Don't suffer in silence!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light!
Unleash
Spirit
lightning!
blade!
The flame inside me!
Shield and
Free!
heal!
All shall bow before me!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Flame of
How about this?
Easter! Kneel before your sovereign!
Negative gate! In a bind?
This one's mine!
Thrust! Dragon Swarm will end here!
Switch to offense!
Radiant blood here!
Seismic Rupture! Swallow blade!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing? Victory! Throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seen the powers. Rules over and crushes those who call it his gift. You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shionne.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shionne, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shionne for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shionne's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volran. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shionne.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? We're so high up. Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volran. I would have thought that the Renins on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Vholran's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.